Hello and welcome back. Hope you're well and all that. So, today's job, we'll move off cows because that's been getting a bit depressing. We'll move on to sheep today, which probably worse, isn't it? But hey ho. So today's job is, we're up Winking Man. There they are in the fog. We are going to move first lot of sheep off onto a bit better grass for tupping. We'll get these ones that had the Texel lambs. We're going to get them in, we'll worm them, we'll load them and we'll have them up. Take them up my granddad's to some a bit better regrowth up there for a month or two. They've got about 16 acres up there to go at. There's an 11 acre and then like a 5-6 acre field. So we'll take them up, put an electric fence up and go from there. That's the idea, you see. Then I'll move them. One field only just needs some bales fencing, and then the other field completely needs electric fencing. So they'll go on the big field first, and then I'll move them from there. I might move them when I take Tupp out, you see, and then it makes it so I only got to get them in as many times. I will do feet on them whilst I'm here, and again, anything that's not fit for tupping, I will pull out. I don't think there's like I think. When we weaned them, when I sold the lambs from up here, I pretty well went through them then and did a fairly good job of shifting out what wasn't fit for tupping. But we'll see. I mean, we've not touched the Cheviot group yet. That's still got to be completely done. But I will go from there, eh? And hopefully, it shouldn't be too bad. There shouldn't be that many. Like I said, there shouldn't be that many amiss here. But we'll, but anyway, we'll get them in. There will be one or two older sheep here, but we'll talk about that as we're going and fencing and moving and stuff. I can discuss that with you. But anyway, so we'll get these in, start getting them wormed, then hopefully James will be here with a trailer, and we'll have them loaded up and gone then, pretty quick on, eh? So let's get on with it. So that's the first lot wormed and just marked up. There is just one or two a touch lean in amongst this group. That one there, there's just a couple that can do with a bit more grass, but where they go, there's got plenty of grass on. So hopefully, like him, he's a bit lean, but he'll take no harm. He'll hopefully get a bit of condition on this grass, and I mean, if you don't, he won't get in the lamb, he'll be barren, and he can go then, can't he? But anyway, we'll push him in. we're on the way. This up here now. This is about 11 acres up here. Not it's a bit rushing, a bit damp up there by them trees, like. Which isn't too bad. Like I say, it's a nice bit of grass on here, better than what I thought. But we'll just put a fence around these bales. He's at the bales that are up that top corner, so that saves us a job there. Like I say, I've just put a fence around these bales, then they'll probably live up here, these 40 sheep will, till Christmas now. Like I say, it's quite a bit on. A lot better than what I thought. What you catch there? Right, Here, dog. So that's them all up here now. The unload, like I say, they'll be alright. Them ones, there's a few that are just a bit under conditioned, a bit lean and like, but there's a bit of good grass here, and well, it's a bit more grass than what they're on. Like, will do them a world of good. And like I say, that the top piece they've got to go to. That's the other 6 acres up there. They'll get up that probably into New Year now. Well, what are we? End of October, aren't we? So potentially, yeah. You know, they perhaps tup it. They probably will tup it. They might get a bit longer. Christmas, New Year, they might have to be moved. But hopefully they'll last a bit longer, and then they can go up top, and then they can come back for scanning. But we'll see. It's all a part of seeing if we can manage. Like up here, it's like I do the mowing for my granddad and stuff, so I eat it off now as like payment kind of thing. And the plan is if I can get the quantity of my sheep living on this through winter, and not have to have them round home as long, well then I can tie more of home up on these SFIs and these not grazing it sort of thing, and then we can get draw off that, and we can still have sort of met like a number of sheep. Like, that's the idea. But it's like it's just a bit of a trial this year. I mean, this got mowed middle of July, so obviously there's a bit of nice pulling on it now. Whereas the year before it didn't get mowed till last week in August, so there was next to no on it through winter. But it's not, like, it isn't so bad, and if you can keep it being mown then, there's like sort of 6 inches all over. It'll last so many for a month or two, won't it? But it's, I say it's very much trial and error with it a bit really this year. But we can go from there and see what it's like, because it'll do this ground a world of good to be ate off, and just managed a bit like this, and then it'll, I say that other piece will be the same. And like I say, it's a wet field, so it's going to get chewed up your cow, so a few sheep on it to take no harm. But anyway, right, we'll martyr on. So, we're back from dealing with sheep. We're just up in with fattening things. Just to say a bit more about what we did with them last week. Obviously from last week, the Charolais here, the Monty, and this big limb. Then 3 were all scanned barren at the suck paps. So what with the 4 that went with TB, then 3, they're down to 13 of them now. Potentially, you never know, with the next test there could be more. Who knows? We have put an extra bull in there that we've located in amongst the shed. We knew it was there, we haven't lost it, like. It was, today's in there, now there's 7 in there. 8, could be 7, but no, I have to count. These are just on a mixture of like a bit longer first cut, and then like sort of August first cut, and some like May first cut, just using some bales up really. At the minute they're on the same as what the dry cows and suck paps are on, but then they get a bit more corn. But I have ordered some barley and some other corn for them, so we'll look at that when it comes, and when everything's in. When everything's in, we'll have a roundup of what has been fed what and what's happening. But like I say, these are coming on well. The Charolais sort of come in goodish nick. obviously, and the 3 Angus's, they aren't so bad. Like I said, they're doing not so bad. The 3 cows are a bit ropey, but the cows aren't they? Like they're a bit leaner. But come Christmas, they'll have a bit of meat on them, get them gone before the next TB test. Like they can go. But what with TB and these barren cows, it just now makes us just wonder: are we better going out now and sort of panic buying a few more sheep, because we've sort of lessened the sheep to have more suckler cows, and what with TB, we're going to have less suckler cows than what we started with. So, like we've lessened the sheep, less suckler cows. Do we just bull a bigger group of heifers next year? Do we come out and just say, instead of bulling like this year, do we bull 8? Like, do we go out and bull 10 or 12, get ourselves up to there? Do we continue with the 8 a year and just hope that TB stops taking them? I don't know. That's one to think about. Let's say if we're going to go and buy sheep, we'll have to get it done pretty quick, because there's going to be getting less and less about. Because Tupping, I mean, today's 1st of November. You will see this about the 8th or 10th of November probably. So let's say we'll be getting towards, but at that point we will be almost at Tupping like anyway. So it only really gives us 2 weekends, perhaps 2 weeks now to actually go and buy some, if we're going to buy some. But no, we'll see. Like I say, we might just run how we are and hope for the best. We can always go and buy ewes and lambs in spring, can't we? And do what. But anyway, but no, right, we'll leave it there. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and don't forget to get me a like and a subscribe and all the business. Ring the bell, and don't forget to keep it real. And I shall see you all next Saturday at 6. Ciao.